turn things over to Justin Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special recognition tonight. We ask that you please direct your attention to midfield and the near hash. Tonight, we are welcoming back numerous alumni from our proud history here at Scottsboro High. We are also honoring the men and women that have cemented their legacy at Scottsboro High School for their achievements as athletes or coaches. SHS has produced 20 inductees into the Jackson County Hall of Fame since its inception in 2014. Those former Wildcats who have passed on or could not be with us tonight are legendary SHS all-time winningest basketball coach and 1967 state champion QK Dusty Carter. Former SHS basketball coach Paul Cooley. Former SHS basketball coach and two-time state champion Mickey O'Brien. Former SHS multi-sport star and University of Alabama quarterback and the namesake for this great venue and class of '58 graduate Pat Trammell. Former SHS multi-sport athlete and class of '78 graduate Colin Cannon. Legendary SHS basketball coach and the man who our current basketball venue is named after, Sam Hambrick. Former All-State basketball player and class of '57 graduate Donald Moore. Former multi-sport star at SHS and football, basketball, and baseball player at Alabama, class of '43 graduate James Shorty Robertson. Former All-State and State Tourney basketball MVP and class of '48 graduate Fred Thomas. Former SHS multi-sport star and later Scottsboro Schools administrator and class of '67 graduate Jerry Chrisman. Former SHS and Middle Tennessee State football standout and class of '85 graduate Vince Hall. Former SHS multi-sport standout and basketball all-time leading scorer and class of '88 graduate Melissa Thomas. Also, we are thrilled to have with us tonight 8 former Wildcats who are members of the Jackson County Sports Hall of Fame. Please welcome back former SHS multi-sport star and former Georgia Bulldog and Green Bay Packer and class of '51 graduate, Robert Foots Clemens. Legendary SHS track and cross country coach who holds 43 state titles, John Esslinger. Former SHS multi-sport star and University of Alabama quarterback, class of '77 graduate, and our current head football coach, Don Jacobs. Former SHS football coach of the 1965 state champs, John Meadows. The all-time winningest coach in Scottsboro football history and former athletic director, class of '70 graduate, Larry Morris. Former SHS multi-sport star and former Auburn football player and class of '66 graduate, Don Webb. Former SHS and Florida State basketball star and class of '73 graduate, Eugene Harris. Former SHS Oral Roberts University and Boston Celtic and class of '68 graduate, Sam McCamey. Wildcat fans, please stand and salute these outstanding members of the Jackson County Sports Hall of Fame as we thank them for their contributions and welcome them back to Scottsboro High School.
Oh, wonderful, 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 wonderful. As the president of the Jackson County Sports Hall of Fame, I am very thankful to Brad Dudley
Now we would like to ask
for allowing us
please
the
stand
opportunity
as
to
Dan
recognize them.
a senior member of the Students for Christ at Scottsboro High School, leads us in a word of prayer.
Please bow your heads. God, thank you for giving us this day so we can celebrate so many accomplishments. Thank you for giving us a fun and safe homecoming week. I pray that you watch over the football players, cheerleaders, and band as they perform tonight. Help us, Lord, win or lose, to give you all the glory to you because you deserve every bit of it. Guide us in everything we do. I pray this in your name. Amen.
For 3 and 4, Boaz. 2 and 5, Boaz coming off a 41-0 loss last week to Etowah. Scottsboro coming off a 27-7 victory over Arab. This is the 25th meeting between Scottsboro and Boaz. Scottsboro leads the series 17 games to 7. Captains walking out toward midfield on that black and gold beautiful S. At midfield, Scott Matthews is down there with them. And we will get instructions and the coin flip here in a moment.
All right, guys, congratulations for being captain tonight. Not only are you out here representing your team, you're also representing your school and your community, okay? I want you to take that very seriously, okay? Make sure that any sportsmanship issues you guys take care of so that we don't have to. All right, Senator Lee, take number 81. Here, guys, this is going to be a 1921 silver dollar, is that right? All right, and so that's going to be heads, and that's going to be tails. Boaz, you're the visitor tonight, so you're going to get to make
Logan
the call.
Bailey for Boaz will call the flip. He calls tails.
Okay? I'm going to flip it, put it on my wrist. If I try to do it again. It's called tails. It is tails. You've won the toss. You got the choice to take the ball, kick, or defer to the second half.
We want to defer.
You want to defer to the second half?
All right.
Boaz.
So Boaz has won the toss, and just like last week, as Arab did, Boaz will defer, and Scottsboro will take the football first to begin the game.
Well, it turned out pretty good last week, so let's see if it holds true and we can do it again.
So Scottsboro will receive the kickoff. They will defend the south end of Trammell Stadium as Boaz will kick from the north end. Cohen and Ethan return to the end zone. To our right, the north end, to join their teammates as they will, here in a moment, come through the banner that the cheerleaders have constructed as they'll take the field here at Trammell Stadium for homecoming 2017.
Well, it's a beautiful night for football, that's for sure. And Boaz is coming out on the field.
And there goes Boaz to the far sideline. And here come the Scottsboro Wildcats. Scottsboro will be dressed in the black tops, white gold numbers and striping on the tops, the black, solid black pants, black helmets, gold and white stripe across the middle of the helmet. On either side of the helmet, the white circle with the black and gold block S inside the circle. Boaz white tops, red numbers, red pants with a white stripe down each side of the pant, and the gray football helmets. And Gerardo Baiza will kick off for Boaz. He will kick from right to left or from north to south. Back deep for Scottsboro. Going to be, that's Richard Haynes going back deep. Richard Haynes will be the deepest. Blaze Johnson and Jacob Manning will be the up men. Standing at the 20 and at the 10 is Richard Haynes. Baiza with the kick. It's a short one. Taken in by Blaze at the 23-yard line. Coming this way. It's outside 30, 35-yard line and tackled across the 41-yard line. The first man to hit him for Boaz on kick return was Judd McKinney. Scottsboro will start first down and 10 at the 41.
Yeah, great return to get it all the way back to the 41-yard line. He caught it over there about the 25 and came all the way across the field. So first down and 10 for the Scottsboro Wildcats.
Two receivers split left, two to the right, Blaze to the left of Hatton Metz at quarterback. Jacob Manning goes in motion. Boaz, as he went in motion, the right side of their defensive line jumped into the neutral zone, and that will cost Boaz 5 yards.
They actually had two players for Boaz jump all the way across the line of scrimmage. So they're ready to attack, that's for sure. They're ready to go, go, go. So a nice 5-yard penalty to start this game off for the Wildcats.
First down 5 from the 46-yard line. Again, two receivers. Manning goes in motion. Hatton stands, looks toward Coach Jacobs on the sideline. They've got three receivers to the left side to Scottsboro, one to the right. Here's Hatton, the screen, left side over to Jacob Manning. Manning up near midfield, but short by a couple of yards. He'll take it out to about the 48-yard line.
Again, we're seeing another team come out with a 3-man front and 8 people back, basically about 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. So they're just really daring us to throw the football and enticing us, actually enticing us to run the football. Let's see what we do here. 2nd and 2.
About 2.5 to go from the left hash mark. Scottsboro moving toward the field house end of the stadium. In motion, they'll give it now. There's a flag. One of the Boaz coaches was running up and down the field screaming about something. He must have thought he saw a Scottsboro Wildcat move, and they do call procedure against Scottsboro.
Well, we've traded 5-yard penalties so far on this first drive, so now we're going to have 2nd down and a long 8, almost 7. It's a long 8, that's for sure.
Now we've got to go to the 49 of Boaz for a first down. The ball just between the 43 and 44-yard line. From the left hash mark. Here is Hatton Metz keeping up the middle, runs into midfield, may have the first down. I think he's got enough yardage, or does he?
50.
Nope. Going to spot him right on the 50-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for Scottsboro.
Good surge up the middle. It was just a fake to our near side, and then he called his number from the get-go, and great surge by the offensive line right up the gut. We need this 3rd and 1 here to open up this game.
3rd down 1 on 3rd down this year. Scottsboro 15 of 78.
Timeout.
And a timeout taken by Scottsboro with 10:16 in the quarter. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. 5 seconds. Third down 1, Scottsboro. Ethan in the backfield as an H-back. I can't see who was standing next to him. In motion comes Jacob Manning. Hatton on the carry, has the first down to the Boaz 45-yard line. First down for Scottsboro. Hatton came in 320 rushing yards on 119 attempts, and he picks up Scottsboro's first down of the game.
Great blocking in the line that time, and the heavy, but Trey Billingsley, great with the other back in the backfield, and just great blocking up front to get down to the 45-yard line.
Richard Haynes and Jacob Manning to the left, tight end right, A.J. Widgeon. Blaze in the backfield with Hatton to give to Blaze. No, this is Hatton keeping himself. Has the 35, has the 30, the 25, and down to the 20-yard line. It'll be a run of 25 yards for Hatton Metz off the right side.
It looks like the same game plan that we had last week is what's going to continue this week. Hatton is going to be a big part of our running offense, and so far it's been successful down to the 20-yard line, and another great job up front by this offensive line blocking.
Manning and Shelton go left as receivers. Brody Hyde and A.J. Widgeon are the tight ends. Here's Hatton keeping himself off the right side. Room to run inside the 15-yard line down to the 10. It's a run, gain of 10, and a Scottsboro first down, I believe.
I tell you, wonder if they saw the film last week, they're just not really respecting Hatton Metz. And He's not even getting touched till he gets a good 5 yards down the field, but he's got it down at the 10, and it's 1st and goal.
Guys, remember that play on film and watch Miles Edmondson lead the way right there and absolutely pancake this tackle over here. Great job by him.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Scottsboro operates from the right hash. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Hatton started left, and boy, it's hit from the side by number 5, Parker Childress, who came from this side and put him down right on the 9-yard line.
Yeah, he beat Evan Emerson to the punch that time. He was trying to go down on him and block him, but that defensive lineman, he beat him to the punch and just hammered him as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. He actually got about a yard, Greg?
Yeah, 1 yard. The big package comes out as Cohen and Ethan come to the sideline. Trey Billingsley will be the H-back to the left side from the give to Blaze, and Blaze inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line as they were operating from the pistol that time.
Yep, off the left side that time. Had 2 people blocking out, and great job on the left side. Can't complain about 5-yard gain.
No. 3rd and goal now from the 4. For Scottsboro. 8 minutes to go in the quarter. Scoreless. First possession of the game. Hyde and Haynes to this side. Trey Billingsley will be the H-back right side. Blaze to the left. They'll bring Richard Haynes in motion. Hatton will give to Blaze. Blaze, touchdown. Off the right side. They hit him at the goal line, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown for Blaze Johnson, his first touchdown of the year.
Very impressive drive. That whole entire thing was just of a piece of art. Great blocking up front, and then they had to start paying attention to Metz a little bit down there at the goal line, and man, I tell you what, wide open for Johnson.
Juan Gomez, 22 of 23 PATs this year. The snap to Hatton, the kick up good, and Scottsboro leads 7-0. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. 8 plays, 59 yards for Scottsboro on the opening possession. Gomez kick deep, taken in at the 9-yard line. Return man coming this way. This is Taylor Smith. Smith at the 30, the 35, fights off a tackle and takes it out to the 43, 44-yard line. So a good drive start for Boaz as they return the kickoff out to their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, kickoff coverage let us down that time, getting all the way out to the 43, 44-yard line. And he caught that thing kind of deep, too. So everybody was going to that left side, and he come all the way to our left side. And too much open running room.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Christian Collins stands to the right of Easton Harden, the sophomore quarterback who operates from the shotgun for Boaz. He'll bring a receiver from the right side coming in motion. That is Smith, looking, throwing across the middle. Has Smith at the Scottsboro 45, the 40, and dragged down right there by Jacob Manning. And a pass play of right at 16 yards and a Boaz first down.
Taylor Smith just came in motion, came across, went right behind both linebackers. He waited till he got behind the left linebacker, and then he was wide open. Nobody went with him. We had man-to-man on the corners.
Empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 left. The quarterback, Easton Harden, a sophomore. Takes the snap, back pedals, looking flush from the pocket. Bearing down on him is Widgeon. Widgeon, got him, and he throws. Yeah. He did not have a receiver out on the right side. He was out of the pocket. That's going to cost him a down, as there will be intentional grounding against Boaz. Widgeon's pressure forced him to throw, but he had no receiver in the vicinity.
We were showing a 6-man front at the beginning of the play. When the ball was snapped, we had 2 dropped off, which probably gave a little confusion to the offensive line. Widgeon was on our near side, and he never let up, and he dove for his feet. And that extra effort right there brought him down. That ball will go back to the 44-yard line of Boaz.
Does that go as a 16-yard penalty?
Yes. So they lose it down. It's 2nd down from the Boaz 44. 2 receivers either side, stacked one behind the other. Here is the give to Christian Collins. Collins spins at the 45, has the Scottsboro 45. Jacob Manning and Blaze Johnson with the tackle. Manning really got to work in on him that time as they take him down at the Scottsboro 41-yard line.
Yeah, they get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 10. Let's call it 10 and a half. But we had a huge missed tackle at the line of scrimmage for no gain. He should have been.
From the pistol. 2 receivers right, 1 comes in motion. Play clock at 12. They snap it at 10. Here's Harden to pass across the middle. Has a receiver and makes a nice catch inside the 25-yard line down to about the 20-yard line of Scottsboro. Making the tackle was Peyton Grant, but a nice reception on the play by the Boaz receiver, Cole Smallwood.
Yeah, Smallwood, he went around the line of scrimmage, and quarterback never took his eyes off of him. He was going with him the whole entire time, and he just got right behind our safety by about a step.
Ball was on the 22. The give to Collins. Collins hitting the backfield, fights off a tackle. He'll basically get back to the line of scrimmage, which was the 22-yard line. For a moment, Ethan looked like he was going to bring him down for a loss on the play, but Collins was able to fight off the tackle and got back to the line of scrimmage.
Ethan Edmondson hit him at the 28-yard line, and he didn't wrap up, and he ends up taking it down to the 21 and a half.
3 receivers right for Boaz. Here's the give to Collins. Collins, again, they had him in the backfield. He tries to stretch it out, and this time they do get him in the backfield. He will lose back to around the 26, 27-yard line.
Well, there was about 6 black jerseys on him when he got on that far side over there, but I don't know if the play, I don't think, was designed to go out that far because the guard pulled and turned up, and he didn't go behind him because of the penetration of the Scottsboro defense.
3rd and 15 from the 27-yard line from the right hash mark. Harden with Collins standing to his left. Harden backpedals, looking to throw. Flush from the pocket, he's going down. They get him for the sack. Who is it? It's Ethan Edmondson. That is his 19th career sack and his 6th of the year.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a little love for Damian Ramirez as well, because he was right there on the pile with him, and big play that time. Great play, great coverage sack too as well, because we had great coverage that time on the wideouts.
4th down from the 38. They're going for it. They operate from the pistol. Now Harden comes out. They'll have Collins as the quarterback as they split Harden out as a 4th receiver.
Right guard move. Great.
And the penalty going to be called on Boaz for procedure, and that'll back them up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, right guard jumped on the far side. Now that's changed in their mind, and they're going to punt the football. I don't know why 5 yards would change your mind.
I agree. I agree. I mean, they had to go down to about the 12, 13-yard line. What's 5 going to,
I think they were going to quick kick it there, guys.
This might be his punting. This might be his punting zone, right?
Parker Childers, 31 punts, a 32.6-yard average. The kick away. He kicks it toward the Boaz sideline. And did Scottsboro touch it?
Yeah, of course we did. We're not looking for the ball.
Scottsboro touched it, and I believe Boaz has the football.
Guys,
Boaz comes away with the football as Scottsboro touched it inside the 15-yard line, and Boaz gets a early October Christmas present.
I've preached about that all year long. They don't look up for the ball, and the ball just hits us.
Guys, I thought it hit a Boaz player first, and if that's the case, it should be dead.
Well, it looked like it hit us, for sure.
I mean, we hit it, but I thought it hit them first.
And Boaz will take over with 4:11 at the 13-yard line. Here, the snap goes way past Harden. He runs back, chases it down, back at the 34-yard line. Man, it looked like a Scud missile that just zipped right past his helmet. And before he knew it, that thing was 20 yards behind him, and he had to go back and jump on it back at the 34-yard line.
I think that boy might have thought he was still in punt formation, because that thing went back there like it was in a punt formation, but it goes all the way back down to the 34-yard line, back out to the 34. They have to get to the 4-yard line.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Coming in motion is Taylor Smith. He's their go-to guy. They go to him this time. He makes the catch at the 25. And then on the stop for Scottsboro, I believe, is Noah Linville. who brings him down at the 26-yard line.
That's how you play it right there. No need keeping them in front of you. They have a long way to go for a first down, and makes the catch, makes the tackle.
Ball will be on the 25-yard line. Third down. They got to go to right at the 4-yard line for a first. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Empty backfield for Harden. Snap. Harden backpedals, feeling pressure. Widgeon sacks him back at the 37-yard line. A.J. Widgeon in on the sack, untouched.
We had a 3-man rush, and they're not paying any attention to Widgeon on the outside. And I mean, he never let up, and the quarterback did not have a chance. Now, we need to stay away from the football. There's no need to get around it at all unless you're going to catch it.
Childers with the punt, kick away, kicks it toward this side.
See, right there.
And
get away from it.
And it'll go down to the 5-yard line. We had a couple of players close to it, Robbie.
Oh, man. That's going to be
it's down at the 5-yard line, and that's where we'll start 1st and 10.
2 players again. That ball comes close. No reason to be down.
Just run back toward the sideline.
No reason to be down there. Unless you're looking for it.
Yeah, we'll say the spot is the 6. Ball just across the 5. Receiver to this side, 1 to the right side, double tight end. Snap to Hatton. Fakes to Blaze, keeps it himself, coming left, has the 10, has the 20, has the 30, has the 35, and finally Boaz brings him down out across the 35 to the 38-yard line. It's a run of 32 yards for Hatton Metz.
Tell you what, it was supposed to come to our near side a little bit.
37, Greg.
Okay.
But it didn't. He cut across everything and went all the way down the other side, and nobody touched him. And it was on the far side cornerback as our wideout was trying to block him. Great run, 30 up to the
31, a 31-yard run. The ball's on the 37.
Hatton's got 80 yards on 6 carries.
2 receivers right, 1 left. 1 comes in motion. Here is the give on the jet sweep. This is Jacob Manning, and Manning tackled out across the 40 at about the 42 after a gain of 5.
Tell you something, this game and last game as well, no negative yards. You don't have negative yards, it changes the whole play calling completely. And there again, positive yards every play out to the 42-yard line. Will be 2nd down and 5.
Game clock at 1:25 to go in the first. Scottsboro leading 7-0. Shelton and Jacob Manning to the right side. Tight end to this side, and an H-back left. Here's the give to Blaze. Blaze trying to find some running room. Gets through a hole, has the first down into Boaz territory at the Pirate 49-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line. No penetration, allowing Blaze to get around the far side. And we have a player down, and it may be Blaze as well.
Injured player. I see Preston running out onto the field.
He's up.
Who was it?
Blaze.
Okay.
He's up. He's going to come out, but he was real patient on the run. He went out to the far side and he just waited and waited, and then when he saw the open, he shot the gap and got into Boaz territory.
Connor Calfee enters the game for Blaze, who comes out, walking side by side with Preston Carlson, who will tend to him on the sideline. First down, Scottsboro at the Boaz 49-yard line. The snap to Hatton, the give to Calfee. Calfee runs up the middle, trying to take it on down near the 45. He'll have the 46 and a gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, just right up the gut is where they went to, and they're giving him the 46-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and about 7 or 8. 7, let's call it.
Calfee on the year came in with 38 carries, 153 yards. Billingsley checks out for Scottsboro. Jacob Manning, a receiver to the left side. And the right side receiver is Shelton. Looks like a double tight end set. Hyde to the left. Widgeon to the right. Here's Hatton drifting right, looking to pass. Looking, throw in. Pass caught. Oh, what a catch by Tanner Shelton. He got up, he got both feet in bound. He only needs 1, but he got up in the air, came down, both feet in bound at the 36-yard line.
Metz did a fantastic job getting away from sack and kept looking downfield, and Tanner did a great job coming back to the quarterback like you're instructed to do, and he brings it down at the 36-yard line for a 1st and 10.
That's the end of the first quarter of play. Scottsboro leading 7-0. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio.
When it comes to legal services, you need someone who's experienced, knowledgeable, and professional. But most of all, you need someone you can trust. From personal injury and business law to wills and estates, John and Claire Porter can give you the professional services you need for nearly any legal matter you encounter.
I'm Claire Porter. We are experienced in legal conflicts in all courts. Our firm is committed to helping your family every step of the way. Call us. We are the Porter Law Group, there when you need us.
We at First Jackson Bank believe banking should be a personal experience with a comfortable atmosphere and convenient modern technology. At First Jackson, you'll be greeted by your first name. That's our strong belief in the tradition of customer service. As a locally owned community bank, we can better serve you, our customer, and reach out to the people of our community. It's a great combination, banking with friendly first name service and modern convenience.
We're First Jackson Bank, and we approve this message.
Member FDIC.
People are coming from everywhere, from Alabama, Georgia, and even Tennessee to High Country Toyota in Scottsboro for the National Clearance Event.
Lower prices, lower payments, lower taxes, plus the High 5 Advantage with warranty forever. Get 0% APR financing and no payments till 2018. $3,000 trade assistance and guaranteed credit approval.
You've got to see our selection of the new 2018 Toyota Camrys, CHRs, and Tundras. High Country Toyota on South Pond Street in Scottsboro or at highcountrytoyota.com.
At Precise Family Dental, Dr. Hamilton strives to make your dental appointments pleasant and comfortable. We work with patients of all ages and love to introduce children to our new No Cavity Club. We offer complete dental care from cleanings, fillings, crowns and bridges, to dentures, partials, periodontal therapy, and more. And ask about our awesome Whitening for Life kit. Call or make your appointment online today. Precise Family Dental. In the Middleton Shopping Center, neighboring Comfort Care and Carlisle's Restaurant, serving you and your family.
The 40, he's going to put the flag at the 35, so it'll be marked back to the 45.
That's them negative yards I was just talking about that we haven't had, but we've got one now. And I tell you what, Boaz is really biting on the play action where he's faking it to our near side, and then Metz is going to the other side, and they're not really reacting to it at all.
It's going to be first down and 19 yards to go for a first. Ball on the Boaz 45 right hash mark. Again, basically the same formation, except for Cloud was not a receiver. Metz across the middle, pass short, intended for Tanner Shelton, but it was just a little short, and Hatton knows that he didn't put enough on it. He had Shelton waiting at the 25, but the pass landed at the 27.
Yeah, the ball was just a little short. I don't know if he wanted to get it there quicker, but we also had another route, and they were going to meet one another. So somebody, unless the route extended itself too long, but there was two people crossing each other's paths.
Second down, 19 from the Boaz 45. Hatton backpedals about 3 steps, looking, throwing down the field. It's going to be tipped and almost intercepted. Richard Haynes wants a flag on the play, not going to get it. Defending on the play for Boaz was Peyton Tinker, who knocked the pass away.
Yeah, he shouldn't have thrown that one. He was covered up, and then the corner from the far side fell off and came over there as well, and that should have been intercepted.
Third down, Scottsboro 19 at the Boaz 45. That holding penalty has really hurt us on this possession.
Killer.
2 receivers to this side, 1 over on the right side. Here is Hatton running behind Ethan Edmondson. Hatton down inside the 35, down to about the 32. It'll bring 4th down and about 6 yards to go for a first down.
Yeah, and we're going for it looks like right now. Punting team is not going in. Coach Jacobs is sending in a play by Richard Haynes.
Scottsboro on 4th down this year, 7 of 16. They need 6. They have the ball on the 32-yard line. Haynes and Manning to the right. Tight end, H-back to the left. Ethan and H-back over on the right side as well. Here is a screen going right side. Richard Haynes. Haynes in trouble. Ooh! And then hit right at the knees at the 30-yard line. Boaz will take over on downs after the short pass completion.
Yeah, Richard should have. He came back towards where everybody was coming from. He should have went to the far side. He probably could have got it, but when he came back to us, that's where all Boaz was coming from, and he ran into Boaz. So let's see if we can get something going right here, and let's get a turnover.
3 receivers to this side for Boaz, 1 over on the left side. Scottsboro with a 3-man front. Ethan stands up. Here is Collins on the carry, hit and takes it across the 42-yard line out near the 43. Good enough for a Boaz first down. Somebody hit him about the line of scrimmage, but he was able to fight off the tackle and pick up the first down.
Man, I like as Peyton Grant came up there and finished him off. Just a nice, solid hit.
Quickly, they're back up to the line. 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, the give to Collins. Collins has 5, has 10, has close to 15, maybe more than 15, down to the Scottsboro 41-yard line.
Noah Linville tripped him up. And actually, then he just stumbled down at that point. But they're doing this hurry-up offense.
Yes.
Really keeping us going.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Collins to the left, quarterback Easton Harden. Harden claps the hands, stands up, and looks toward his sideline. Collins will switch from the left side to the right side, just offset a step or two from Harden. The snap to Harden. Harden on the pass, going for Taylor Smith. Ball knocked up in the air. Could have been intercepted, but it's not. And Harden, I thought, was going to come down with it inside the 30. He juggled it. It went up in the air. A couple of people had a bid for it, but couldn't come away with it.
Now, there was 2 receivers and a third one out just inside of them, and tried to flood in that area pretty good to get us confused. Boaz has 3 linemen north of 300 pounds.
Yes.
Big offensive line.
Especially that big, and on the right side, he's about 338. 3 receivers right. 2nd down, 10 from the 41. Again, the pass caught. Going to be good for a first down. Damian Ramirez, 1 man on the stop, and I believe Noah Linville the other, but the pass was caught by Jaden Hornbuckle for a Boaz first down at the Scottsboro 28-yard line.
Throwing that little quick slant pattern, and they have position on us at that particular angle because we play on their outside shoulder, and great throw, great catch.
3 receivers right. That right tackle standing up, trying to get leverage on the block. Here is the keeper by Harden. Harden might have got a yard to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, making the tackle that time for the Scottsboro Wildcats is Cohen Tubbs, and good tackle, a gain of nothing, maybe a football.
Yeah, he got about the length of a football. 2nd down, 9. 9:30 to go here in the half. Scottsboro leading 7-0. Scottsboro scored on their opening possession. Boaz again with 3 receivers right side. Harden from the gun. Looking, screens it out, pass.
Get on it.
It's a
live.
Collins picks it up. It was a pass that was backwards, slanted backwards, so it's not a forward pass, not an incomplete. Collins chased it down, and he's going to be tackled at the 32-yard line for a loss of 7 on the play.
Looks to be about 3rd and 14, and they're... Yep, that's what it is.
3 receivers right, 2 left, empty backfield. On 3rd down from the 32. Harden with the snap, back pedals, looking flush from the pocket, steps up in the pocket, throws, and had Smith wide open at the 10, but overthrows him.
Tell you what, they had our defensive scheme that time looked like we were going to leave one guy open completely. Ethan Edmondson ended up turning into a defensive back the way the defense was set up, and the corner went in. Ethan backed up, and if he would have looked this way, he might have had a wide open receiver over here, but he was interested more on the left side.
4th down, they'll go for it on the 32-yard line. They've got to go down to the Scottsboro 18. Collins to the left of Harden. 2 receivers either side of the line. Pass, he lofts it up for Smith. Smith makes the catch at the 5 over Blaze. Takes it down to the 3.5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Boaz Pirates.
Blaze just misplayed the ball completely, and the ball was thrown perfectly, and the receiver outstretched his arms to catch that thing with Smith. But Blaze just misplayed the ball, and we had pressure all over.
Coming in, Smith had 35 catches, 709 yards, and 4 touchdowns. They operate from the pistol. Here's Harden giving Collins. Collins hits the left side of the line, will not reach the end zone, going to be stopped at about the 1.5-yard line.
Ramirez was right there in his gut, and first man to hit him. So it'll be 2nd down and goal with 7:56 to go in the first half, and we're up 7-0.
About the 2-yard line. Boaz will have it. A receiver left, a receiver right. They've got their jumbo package in the game now as well. They operate from the pistol. Harden takes, gives. No, this is going to be a pass. They catch it near corner of the end zone. Taylor Smith for the touchdown. Just when you think they're going to run, they throw for the touchdown.
Yeah, Blaze, he got beat on that corner route. I mean, he a little bit too much cushion. You can't give him, once he gets in that end zone, he's in your territory now, and he catches the ball right at the corner.
Gerardo Beza, 15 of 17 on extra points, will attempt the try. Boaz late getting a player onto the field. The snap to McKinney. The kick is up. The kick is good, and it's 7-7 with 7:34 to play in the half. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. 5 seconds. Gerardo Beza will kick. We're tied up 7-7, 7:34 to play in the second quarter. High kick and caught over on the far side by Scottsboro's Peyton Grant, coming this way at the 25-yard line and down at the 25. No yardage on the return, and Scottsboro will start 1st and 10 at the 25.
He went 20 yards sideways, and just got to go straight upfield on those kickoffs.
Greg, that was actually Jacob Manning.
Was it Manning?
Yes.
Okay.
You got to go straight upfield. For every step you make, you're going to make some yardage.
7:26 to play in the half. Scottsboro with the football. 2 tight ends. Here is the give to Blaze. Blaze tries to stretch it out right side. A flag from behind. Going to be another hold. The flag at the 27-yard line. No, 22-yard line, my bad.
Yeah, and
it'll turn into basically a 15-yard penalty, as the flag was 5 yards basically behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and hate that rule. But it's a killer, too. I mean, it's a killer drive killer. It killed our last drive, but I can't stand that. It's marked off where it happens.
Yes, but not in college and pro. No. I think it's marked off from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
yes.
I can't stand that high school rule.
Me
you
either.
Cannot overcome.
I mean, that turns into a 13-yard penalty.
It's ridiculous.
1st down at the 12 for Scottsboro. Again, 2 tight ends. Receiver either side. Metz keeps himself coming off the left side, tries to stretch it out, gets through some traffic, and looked like maybe somebody almost grabbed a face mask. Apparently they didn't. Metz takes it out to the 23-yard line, gets almost all of the penalty yardage back.
Yeah, did a heck of a job getting, like you said, Greg, almost all of it, just like about 2.5 yards to getting it all back. But it's going to be 2nd down and about 12 from our 23-yard line.
Ball will be on the near hash mark. Haynes splits out wide right. Coming this way, Jacob Manning. Behind Hatton is Blaze Johnson. They operate from the pistol. Hatton screens it out this side, or Jacob Manning. Manning out to the 29-yard line. He'll get 6. Scottsboro will have 3rd down and 6 coming up for a 1st down.
How'd you like to be out here at wideout and they throw the ball over to you, and then you look upfield and you got 3 white jerseys about to pound you?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not a comfortable feeling.
No, he didn't have another wideout out there to help block for him. He caught the ball, and there's 3 white jerseys coming on him.
3rd down from the 29-yard line. Scottsboro needs 6 for a 1st. Hatton Takes Shelton in motion toward the right to give to Blaze. Coming this way, short side of the field. Stutter step, and then takes it across the 30, out to the 32-yard line. Going to be short of the first down by 3 yards, and Jake sends in the punt unit.
I feel the momentum switching to the other side of the field, and it's not a good feeling, but I can feel it. They're starting to jump around a little bit more, and we're not jumping around right now. We're kind of lackadaisical, and we need something good to happen.
Kenneth Webb to punt, 35 punts, a 34.7 average, along with 48. Nobody back deep to receive the punt for Boaz. Webb's kick, they almost got it. It's a high spiral that hits at the 40 and then out of bounds, they'll say at the 41 of Boaz, and that's where the Pirates will scrimmage, first down and 10. 5:18 to play here in the first half.
2 holding penalties in the last 2 drives just really throttled us backwards, and we just can't overcome.
We're not made to overcome those kind of penalties.
No, we just can't do it, and we got to stay in front of the sticks. And that time it's 2 times in a row. We got to watch that holding.
2 receivers right, 1 left. They got an H-back left. They'll operate from the pistol. Collins behind Easton Harden. They went hurry up on us on that last drive. Here is the give to Collins. Collins hit, crosses the 41 to the 42, and a gain of 1 on the play for Boaz.
Good defense that time. The guard tried to do a little pull and didn't really work too much. We filled the gap really quick, and they get just outside their 41-yard line. It's every bit of 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 2 receivers right, 1 left, H-back left. From the pistol, 2nd down and 9. Here's Harden throwing pass, knocked up into the air, and almost intercepted by A.J. Widgeon.
Great defense right there. Great defense, and almost got us a batted ball, but
they were going for Hornbuckle, and Scottsboro almost catches the deflection. 3rd down, 9 from the 42-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Christian Collins to the left of the quarterback, Easton Harden. Snap, Harden rolling left, in trouble. Everybody's in his face. He throws, it's batted up in the air. I think Ethan got the batted ball. Scottsboro tried to chase it down, couldn't get it, but boy, it was a jailbreak over on that far side.
It was. We needed a pick 6 right there. Would have been pretty, real pretty. Great defense that time by the Scottsboro defense. They come up there to play. Now that momentum may be coming back to our direction right here.
And Parker Childers will punt. Jacob Manning back deep to receive. Childers, kick away. Not a very good kick at all. And Trey Billingsley makes the catch on the Scottsboro sideline as it goes out of bounds at the Scottsboro 45-yard line. That turns into a 13-yard punt.
Man, we needed that. Okay,
yes, we did.
Now that Mo, if we just stay in front of these sticks, no holding penalties, we're gaining yardage. We just can't get behind them. Come on.
That was a generous spot right there.
Yeah, I think so too.
That ball went out around midfield.
Ball will be on the Scottsboro 45, 4:26 to go in the half. 7-7 game. In motion, Manning to the right side. Here is Hatton keeping it himself. I think he probably should have given it off to Blaze.
Yeah, he should have gave that to Blaze. It was there wide open, and he kept it for a loss of a yard.
Yep.
And he should have gave that one.
Ball will be on the near side hash mark. Clock at 4 minutes to go in a 7-7 game, first half of play. Blaze to the right of Metz, 2 receivers right, 2 left. On 2nd down 11, again Manning goes in motion. They fake it to him. Metz across the middle. Pass caught by Brody Hyde. It's Boaz trying to just ride him to the ground at the 42-yard line. It's good enough for a Scottsboro first down, and Hyde did a great job just to hold on to the ball as he was surrounded by white jerseys.
Yeah, we had 2 receivers pretty close to one another, but Hyde got that ball I was afraid he's going to fumble it.
Me too.
And I guarantee you there was 8 white jerseys hit him before he hit the ground.
And you know they're reaching for that ball, too.
Yeah.
First down 10 at the Boaz 42-yard line. 2 receivers right. Again, Manning goes in motion from the left. They give it to him on the jet sweep. He heads for the Boaz sideline and steps out of bound inside right at the 35-yard line, I think.
He's going to give him the 34.
Okay,
Greg,
the 34-yard line, a gain of 8 on the play.
Great hard running. I didn't think we're going to have anything at the beginning of the play, but he bumped that thing out there again a little bit further and just hard, tough running.
The big package enters the game now. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Ball on the 34-yard line. 3:16 to go here in the half. We're tied 7-7. The big package to the left. Empty backfield. Here's Hatton. Keeps himself running behind that big package on the left side. Has the first down. A step inside the 30 at the 29-yard line.
Have another flag, guys.
Oh, okay. And a flag. Another hold on Scottsboro. It'll be marked off from the 37-yard line.
Man.
That hurts. It's actually going to.
That white hat is killing us. I mean, killing us. My gosh, he's thrown every one of them.
They're going to mark it back at the 45-yard line. 2nd down.
You talk about a late flag. I mean late.
It was late.
Golly, it was late.
2nd down at the 45. We got to go to the 32 for a first down. Clock running, 2:50 to go here in the first half, 7-7 game.
We may have to take a timeout.
Trey Billingsley over on the right side. The play clock's at 2. We didn't get it off. We're going to be called for delay of game. That's 15 yards and penalties on 2 consecutive plays.
Well,
and that'll take the ball back to midfield. Yeah, we had it for a moment. The holding penalties have killed us.
It's killing us.
Killed the last 3 drives.
Yes. We got to go to the 32 of Boaz for a first down. We have the ball at midfield. 2 receivers to this side, Blaze to the right of Metz. Billingsley over on the right side is the H-back. Hatton looking this way for a receiver, and he's going down. Somebody unblocked coming in, Briley Ramey, and Hatton never saw it coming and goes down on the sack back at the 44 of Scottsboro.
What are we doing punting on 3rd down? I don't think somebody doesn't know what down it is.
No, it should be 3rd down.
Yeah, why are we punting? What are we punting for?
I think it's 3rd down, but Jake's going to punt anyway.
That doesn't make any sense.
Webb kicks it away. Spiral. Smith lets it hit. It'll roll inside the 15 down at the 13-yard line, and that's where Boaz will have the football. 1st down and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, just D, come on. Just keep playing like you did that last series of downs, and we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
That's the fact. This may be the fastest half in the history of Scottsboro football.
Absolutely. It's 7:44, and we're about at halftime. We may be out of here by 9 o'clock, guys.
Good. I got to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah. Going to your favorite football venue tomorrow,
I'm sure not.
Yeah. 1st down from the 13. 3 left, 1 right for Boaz. Here is Harden. Gives to Collins. Collins hit with a spin, a flag. This is probably going to be a hold on Boaz.
Yeah.
Flag thrown around the 14-yard line.
Chop block.
Going to be a chop block?
Yes.
All right. And the flag will be enforced.
Half a distance.
Yeah, from the 13 is where he's standing. And Jake says, march them back. So an illegal block on Boaz. It'll be 1st down at the 6-yard line. 1:22 to play in the half. 7-7 game. Again, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Collins to the right of Harden. The snap. Here's the pass for Smith. Batted up into the air and deflects about 5 yards upfield.
I got to say, they got some guts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a minute and 18 seconds before half. They're backed up. 1st and 15, and he's throwing that thing. I mean,
and he's throwing it hard, too, for
does.
a receiver that's not more than 6 yards down the field.
They love that slant. They love to do the slant.
And, guys, we don't have a safety in the middle of the field. They hit the slant. It could go a while.
Yes. From the pistol, H-back left. 2nd down from the 6. The give to Collins. Collins hit. Cohen Tubbs hit him first, and a couple of other buddies in there. Going to go down about the 6-yard line, and Scottsboro going to take a timeout here. This is their 2nd of the half. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. 1:09 to play here in the half. It's 7-7. Scottsboro with 1 timeout remaining. A stop here. Get the ball back in. Should get it back in pretty good field position with 1 timeout remaining. Boaz with the ball, 3rd down from the 7. They've got to go to the 23 for a 1st down. From the pistol. Snap. Looking, give Collins on the delay. Give hit in the backfield by Widgeon, and then other buddies come in to finish him off. Good play by Widgeon from the linebacker spot. He brings him down at the 5-yard line.
All right, there we go. Now, bring the farm.
Yes. And did we take our final timeout? Okay.
Yeah.
So we take our final time. We're going to keep it right here. Scottsboro takes their final timeout of the half with 1:02 to play. And Boaz to punt. Well, if you could get one of those 13-yard punts again right here.
I'd like to see a block myself.
Yeah. You could be set up pretty nicely.
Yeah, I want to see him. You probably won't. You never know.
No.
It'd be a good time to go after him.
So Boaz going to punt.
Running into the kicker is only a 5er.
Yeah. Childers will stand in the end zone to take the snap. And Garrett Bright. Back deep is Jacob Manning.
That punter looks like he weighs about 275.
Yeah.
He's a big kid.
He is. He's a big old boy.
Childers right back at the back of the end zone.
We're looking
Snap.
for a safe.
Kick away.
Come on,
Manning
catch it,
comes
baby.
up. Kicks it at the 33, 20, 15, down to the 10, maybe the 9-yard line with 52 seconds to go in the half.
And we wonder why Jake punted on 3rd down. Give him more time at this end of it if it did develop like this. So, man, we got it at the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. No timeouts, 52 seconds to go. And so we definitely are going to have to be a quick huddle offense.
We need no penalties.
No penalties and fast.
Robbie, back in Jake's playing days, it was not unusual to punt on 3rd and long,
No.
was it? Not at all.
Not at all.
2 receivers right. Coleman Johnson in the backfield with Metz. Sam Manning goes in motion left to right. Here is Hatton rolling that way, looking into the end zone. Looking, throwing, has out of bounds just short of the stayed in bounds. Who caught the pass?
Sam Manning.
Sam Manning caught the pass.
Hurry up. Got to go.
The ball is going to be placed on the 2-yard line. Second down goal from the 2. 28 seconds to go. Here is Metz. End zone floater up. Caught touchdown, I think. Yeah.
He did.
He caught it for the touchdown. Jacob Manning caught it. Metz floated it up over on the far corner of the end zone, and Jacob caught it for the touchdown.
Tell you what, I thought he threw it. He threw it so quick that the cornerback didn't even think about it was going to come that fast. By the time he turned around, it was too late. And so that quick throw really made a big difference. Huge difference.
And Gomez to attempt the extra point. Snap to Hatton. It's down. It's up. It's good. It's 14-7 Scottsboro with 22 seconds to go before halftime. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. 5 seconds. 14-7 Scottsboro, 22 seconds to go. Gomez kick on the ground. It hits a Boaz Pirate. They will cover it at the 38-yard line. And Boaz will start first down right there at the 38.
Good squib kick right there now. I mean, that thing come off like a shot off that tee, and it hit a player. But didn't come back our direction, but anyway, great squib kick.
Yeah. 18 seconds to play in the half. And Scottsboro overcame some holding penalties on earlier drives and gets a late half touchdown to right now hold a 14-7 lead. Boaz will split 3 receivers left. Their go-to guy is Taylor Smith over here on the right, covered by Blaze. Easton Harden from the shotgun takes the snap, back pedals, looking, throws downfield. Nobody in vicinity of the pass. It was intended for, they got a number 11 on the field, but no number 11 on the roster. And the pass was incomplete.
Wasn't that a 1, Greg? I think it's 1.
Is it?
It was 11.
No,
it was
okay.
11?
I thought it was.
Where'd he go?
He went off the field.
Oh, okay.
So second down 10 from the 38-yard line.
Back up, Blaze.
Well, we're doubling him with Riley if you'll watch here, Robbie.
3 receivers left. Smith over here on the right side. They're going towards Smith. They throw it down the sideline. He makes the catch at the 40-yard line of Scottsboro with 7.7 seconds to go in the half.
No need in playing him a yard off the line of scrimmage. I mean, back up. Come on, man.
They have it first down 10 at the Scottsboro 40, and Boaz takes a timeout with 7 seconds to go in the half. We'll keep it right here. They just throw it up so he'll catch it.
Well, he got by. He was actually a half yard behind us. I mean, both of them. We got just keep him in front of you. I mean, there's no reason. Let him have a 20-yard catch.
Yes.
And keep him in bounds.
But they've made it a
nail biter.
A thing tonight to go after Blaze with Smith.
Yeah.
They're working Blaze with Taylor Smith. He came into the game 35 catches, 709 yards, and 4 touchdowns. They have it first down 10 at the Scottsboro 40. 7 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Now we backed him up.
They're going to have to probably go for the home run ball right here. Harden, back pedals, looking right, looking. The flag from behind the play. Pass.
Pass interference.
That's going to be pass interference. Yeah. This flag will take precedent, though, because it was thrown first. It's going to be a hold back at the 46-yard line. And that's going to be a drive killer right there. Hold.
Pass interference.
Yeah. So the hold will be enforced from the 46 and take it back to the Boaz 44-yard line.
They may try one of them Hail Mary.
Yes. So it'll be at the 44-yard line after the holding penalty is enforced. And there's a half second to go in the half. Remember, the half cannot end on a defensive penalty, so we do not need a penalty. Boaz takes another timeout. A half second to go in the half. Scottsboro leading 14-7.
Outside the stadium for all SHS students. Please take advantage of those opportunities.
They've got 3 receivers left, 2 right. Harden with an empty backfield.
3-man rush. 8.
Yep.
8 in pass
Basically
coverage.
8 in the secondary. Harden looking towards Smith as if he's working something to go to him. He steps up in the pocket, he throws. Smith makes the catch at the Scottsboro 45, a spin, and going to go down. Finally, they're going to say forward progress to the 45-yard line, I think. And the half comes to an end with Scottsboro leading over the Boaz Pirates by a score of 14-7. Back after this timeout, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio.
When it comes to legal services, you need someone who's experienced, knowledgeable, and professional. But most of all, you need someone you can trust. From personal injury and business law to wills and estates, John and Claire Porter can give you the professional services you need for nearly any legal matter you encounter.
I'm Claire Porter. We are experienced in legal conflicts in all courts. Our firm is committed to helping your family every step of the way. Call us. We are the Porter Law Group, there when you need us.
We at First Jackson Bank believe banking should be a personal experience with a comfortable atmosphere and convenient modern technology. At First Jackson, you'll be greeted by your first name. That's our strong belief in the tradition of customer service. As a locally owned community bank, we can better serve you, our customer, and reach out to the people of our community. It's a great combination, banking with friendly first name service and modern convenience.
We're First Jackson Bank, and we approve this message.
Member FDIC.
People are coming from everywhere, from Alabama, Georgia, and even Tennessee to High Country Toyota in Scottsboro for the National Clearance Event.
Lower prices, lower payments, lower taxes, plus the high 5 advantage with warranty forever. Get 0% APR financing and no payments till 2018. $3,000 trade assistance and guaranteed credit approval.
You've got to see our selection of the new 2018 Toyota Camrys, CHRs, and Tundras. High Country Toyota on South Front Street in Scottsboro or at highcountrytoyota.com.
There's nothing like good food, great service, and good times. That's what you'll get every time you visit Carlisle's Restaurant. From mouth-watering steaks, home-smoked barbecue, chicken Alfredo, fresh seafood, and golden fried shrimp, you'll find it all right here. Or enjoy our delicious fresh buffet, all you can eat, just $8.99. Carlisle's, home of the famous tomato pie. Bring your family, friends, and your appetite with food so good you'll thank the Lord for taste buds. In the Middleton Shopping Center, neighboring Comfort Care and Precise Family Dental.
17-18 homecoming of Scottsboro High School, where instead of performing its usual halftime show, the band will stage the field for the homecoming festivities. On behalf of the student body at Scottsboro High School, we dedicate these homecoming festivities to the classes of 1968 and 1993. The president of the senior class of 1968 was Mike Linville. The vice president, Jimmy Bramlett, the secretary, Suzanne Sloan, and the treasurer, Sherry Atkins. Student council president that year was Brad Bradford. Nancy Hammer Bradford reigned as the 67-68 homecoming queen. The class of 1968 dedicated their yearbook, The Reminder, to Mrs. Onai Armstrong. Mrs. Armstrong was a beloved English teacher at Scottsboro High School for 38 years. Passionate teachers are distinguished by their commitment to the achievement of their students. Mrs. Armstrong was certainly a passionate teacher who left her love of learning on all who knew her. With all the members of the class of 1968, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Celebrating their 50th reunion. The president of the senior class of 1993 was Jeff Putnam. Vice President Kelsey Scott, Secretary Jason Watwood, and the treasurer was Candy Churchwell. The 92-93 homecoming queen was Candace Churchwell, and the SGA president was Chris Linville. The class of 93 had the first back-to-back state championships with girls and boys cross-country winning state. That was the first ever girls state championship in Scottsboro High School history. Will all members of the class of 1993 please stand? We also have in attendance tonight the 60-year reunion class of 1968 and the 30-year reunion class of 1988. They are celebrating tonight along with many other reunion classes. Excuse me, that was a class of 58. Would all alumni please stand for a big round of applause? Thank you for celebrating homecoming this year with us. And now, on behalf of the Scottsboro High School student body, the Student Government Association proudly presents the 2017-18 Homecoming Queen and her court.
Yeah, 30.
The court is being led by SGA senior representatives Ms. Bailey McLaughlin and Wimberly Hastings. The freshman class has chosen Miss Annabelle Parrish for their attendant. She is being escorted by her mother, Mrs. Stephanie Parrish. The sophomore attendant is Miss Caroline Potterfield. She's being escorted by her father, Billy Potterfield. Representing the junior class is Miss Chloe Buckner. Her father, Mr. Anthony Buckner, is her escort. This year's senior attendants. Our first senior attendant is Miss Amelia Parrish, escorted by her father, Mr. Doug Parrish. Miss Lydia Starr, escorted by her father, Mr. Robert Starr. And this year's queen is escorted by her father, Mr. Rodney Bone. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brad Dudley, principal of Scottsboro High School, will now come forward to assist Mr. Rodney Bone in presenting the 2017-18 Homecoming Queen, Miss Hallie Bone. Now, Student Government Association Treasurer, Miss Emma Warren, and SGA Senior Representative Claire McGehee will assist Mr. Dudley in presenting the Queen with a commemorative plaque, compliments of Southern All Sports. The Queen's roses are compliments of Woods Cove flowers. And of course, the Queen's crown is compliments of Miss Margaret Gross at the Century House. Mr. Dudley and the SGA officers now ask that you follow their lead in a round of congratulations for the Queen, Miss Hallie Bone, and her court. To introduce and show our gratitude to the band members and cheerleaders who are participating in their last homecoming football game as students of Scottsboro High School. The senior band members are drum major Joshua Andrews, Emily Atkins, Adrienne Dobbins, Kendall Garmany, Destiny Gillespie, Caleb Gwynn, Lily Holderfield, Trevor Honeycutt, Harley Koopman, Sandra Matias, Taylor Moore, Skylar Overby, Lewis Pitchford, Will Rogers, Corbin Smith, Lydia Starr, Cameron Tucker, Zach Wolf. Senior dance line members, Alex Bryant, Caitlin Olinger. Senior color guard, Jamie Trussell. And our senior cheerleaders, Alex Baggett, Courtney Bell, Gracie Estes, Madison Potter, and Brianna Welch. We want to thank all of these seniors for their selfless, tireless service to Scottsboro High School during these last 4 years. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and join with us in singing our alma mater.
comes to legal services, you need someone who's experienced, knowledgeable, and professional. But most of all, you need someone you can trust. From personal injury and business law to wills and estates, John and Claire Porter can give you the professional services you need for nearly any legal matter you encounter.
I'm Claire Porter. We are experienced in legal conflicts in all courts. Our firm is committed to helping your family every step of the way. Call us. We are the Porter Law Group, there when you need us.
We at First Jackson Bank believe banking should be a personal experience with a comfortable atmosphere and convenient modern technology. At First Jackson, you'll be greeted by your first name. That's our strong belief in the tradition of customer service. As a locally owned community bank, we can better serve you, our customer, and reach out to the people of our community. It's a great combination, banking with friendly first name service and modern convenience.
We're First Jackson Bank, and we approve this message.
Member FDIC.
People are coming from everywhere, from Alabama, Georgia, and even Tennessee to High Country Toyota in Scottsboro for the National Clearance Event.
Lower prices, lower payments, lower taxes, plus the high 5 Advantage with warranty forever. Get 0% APR financing and no payments till 2018. $3,000 trade assistance and guaranteed credit approval.
You've got to see our selection of the new 2018 Toyota Camrys, CHRs, and Tundras. High Country Toyota on South Front Street in Scottsboro or at highcountrytoyota.com.
Hi, I'm Tammy with Concord Care Hospice. This is my family. We're a group of trained professionals here to help take care of you, your family, and your friends. Hospice isn't about giving up. It's about life. It's about allowing us to help enhance your quality of life. And while we can't change the outcome, we certainly can help change the journey. We care. We're Comfort Care. It's what we do, and it's who we are.
In the Middleton Shopping Center, neighboring Precise Family Dental and Carlisle's Restaurant.
If you remember, Boaz won the toss. They elected to defer. Scottsboro took the opening kickoff, so Boaz will get the second half kickoff here. 14-7, the Scottsboro Wildcats with the lead. Scottsboro able to score right at the end of the half. It appeared for a while it was going to be 7-7 at halftime.
Defense needs to start playing the second half just like they did at the end of that first half.
Yes.
They were swarming all over the ball.
Juan Gomez will tee it up on the hash mark, far side 40. Collins and Smith back deep to receive the kick from Gomez. It's a line drive. It will skip past one, picked up at the 10-yard line by Taylor Smith. Trying to come this way, hit by A.J. Widgeon. There's a flag ahead of the play at the 22-yard line. Widgeon got down the field and made the stop. And let's see what the flag is going to be. It was ahead. It's going to be on Boaz.
A.J. has come to play tonight. I mean, he is going after. He's attacking. He's not tiptoeing towards people. He's attacking them when he does it. And, I mean, just playing an outstanding football game tonight.
I didn't see what the penalty was.
Holding or blocking.
Was it a hold?
It was a hold.
Robbie, that switch to defenses. He looks good on this side of the ball.
Oh,
A.J. Widgeon does.
He does.
They've put the ball at the 8-yard line.
Yes.
First down 10 for Boaz. Here's Harden giving to Collins. Collins off the right side. And, Damian Ramirez just slams him to the ground at the 15.5-yard line. Whoa, that was a nice tackle by number 44.
It was. The only problem, he got 8 yards. But still, it was a great tackle,
yes,
though.
He
brought him down, and I mean brought him down. But it's going to be 2nd and 2 for Boaz at the 16.
3 receivers right. Harden takes, little high snap, pulls it down to Collins and hit at the line. No gain, maybe a yard at the, maybe a half yard. They're going to be right about the 16-yard line. He ran into that interior line of Scottsboro and not much doing.
No, they gave him about a yard on that thing. I don't know how. They moved that stick, but I thought they nailed him right at the line of scrimmage. But big 3rd down and a long one.
Got to go to right at the 18-yard line for a first down. Just underway here in the second half. Here's Harden to pass. It's batted down by Widgeon.
A.J.
Widgeon has come to play.
Baby. I'm telling you. He has come to play. Big play. Can you believe 3rd and 1 and they're throwing the football?
I agree.
Man.
They got a kid in the backfield who's almost reached 1,000 yards rushing, and they're throwing on 3rd and 1.
I just don't understand it, but I'm glad they did.
Yeah, me too.
Weegan got up there. I love to see hands up, and that's what you do. A lot of them don't do it, but he did it to perfection.
Childers to punt.
Now get away from the ball.
It's
Find
a
the
high
ball.
spiral. It'll hit at the 42 and go out of bounds at the Boaz 43-yard line. Scottsboro with great field position.
Oh, you couldn't ask for anything better. Just like we said, we wanted that defense to start off this second half like they finished the first, and they did. Now this offense is don't hold, don't go backwards. Let's go positive yardage on every play. Come on, guys.
1st and 10, Scottsboro to Boaz 43. Jacob Manning left. Richard Haynes right. Tight end left is Brody Hyde. The right side tight end, A.J. Widgeon. A flag from behind the Boaz defense. Somebody must have moved for Scottsboro, and it'll be procedure against the Wildcats.
What did we do? I didn't even know we were set. I know, but I didn't know we were set.
1st and 15 at the 48-yard line. It's Metz, low snap, knee-high snap, gives to Blaze. Blaze to the 45. He'll have 3. 2nd down long coming up.
Boy, if he'd got through his arms right there, he was probably off for the races. That was about the last guy because everybody else there was a big gap in the middle, but you get back down to the 45-yard line. We got 2nd down and 12.
Blaze will be to the left of Metz. Tanner Shelton goes left. The left side tight end is Widgeon. Right side is Hyde. Jacob Manning to the right side. Here's to give to Blaze. Blaze lowers the shoulders. He'll have about 1 to the 44. Scottsboro with 3rd and about 11 or so coming up.
Yeah, not much, a whole lot. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage here. So we've got 3rd and 10 with 9:51 to go in the 3rd quarter, and we are up 14-7. We need to keep this ball. The defense did their job.
Yes.
But 3rd down and 10 for us has been a struggle all year.
Yes. Coleman Johnson in the backfield for Scottsboro. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Metz from the shotgun. 3rd down long, and whistles and a flag over on the far side. I think Boaz might have jumped into the neutral zone.
I think you're right, Greg.
And they did. That helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot. That helps a lot. You can manage 3rd and 5 a whole lot better than 3rd and 10.
We got to have the 33 for a 1st down. The ball's on the 38-yard line. 3rd down, 5. Manning to this side. Haynes to the to the left side, along with Brody Hyde and Sam Manning. Coleman Johnson stays in the backfield to the right of Hatton Metz. 3rd down, 5. Here comes in motion Sam. Now goes back right, going right side on the pass. Caught by Manning, has the 1st down. Down the sideline, steps out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Scottsboro 1st down.
Man, that's a great throw by Metz. Great catch by Manning. I mean, just perfect timing. And then I like how he turns it upfield and gets those few extra yards to get us down to the 27-yard line, 1st and 10.
It was an out-of-bound play, so the clock stops at 9:01. Shelton and Manning to the left. Tight end, two in the backfield with Metz is Ethan Edmondson. He'll run behind Ethan. Ethan opens up a little bit of a hole for him, gives him about 5 yards, close to 5. They'll spot him on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, great block by Ethan Edmondson and patience by Metz. But whenever you get positive yards like that, 5 yards, you'll take them anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the ball right in the middle of the hash marks at the 22.
Haynes stays in as a receiver. As they break huddle, he'll go left along with Jacob Manning. Right side off the line of scrimmage is Brody Hyde. Trey Billingsley. Ethan Edmondson in the backfield with Hatton Metz. Metz screens it out, left side. Pass caught by Richard Haynes. Haynes down the sideline, has the 1st down around the 15, maybe inside the 15 at about the 14-yard line, a gain of 9 and a Scottsboro first down.
Yeah, they did a great job. I mean, the ball was thrown kind of behind him.
Yes.
You like that ball in front of you where you can just continue to run and never have to stop. But he stopped to catch the ball and did a great job running the ball down just inside the 15.
Ball right on the 14-yard line. Manning left. Right is Brody Hyde and Tanner Shelton. Again, Billingsley and Ethan Edmondson in the backfield. Here is to give to Manning on the jet sweep. Tried to bounce it inside, then comes back outside, inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, a gain of 6.
I tell you what, he gets yardage when it doesn't look like there's anything there. I mean, it just, he does a great job just looking for a little bit of a slit right there, and he got it, and he took it down inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Way to go.
Second down 2.
Second down and 4, Greg.
Ball, it's on the 8. My bad. I wrote the 6. My bad. Thank you. Manning and Haynes to the left. Left side is Ethan. Right side is Trey Billingsley. Here is Metz running right side. Has the 5. Does he get in?
Yeah.
They have a signal. They're going to save
here.
at the half-yard line.
Oh,
I bet
get
he's
outta
at the
here.
1-inch line.
Oh, get out of here. Ethan Edmondson, he made a block in the middle to just pancake the guy on his back and rolled him.
That's the same kid that got pancaked in the first half by Miles.
Man, and that was a touchdown. They just robbed Metz of a touchdown.
He was down, Robbie.
Was he down?
Oh, yeah, he didn't get in.
First and goal just inside the 1. Again, the big package to the right side. You expect Metz to run. He runs that way in touchdown. Hatton Metz scores the touchdown for the Scottsboro Wildcats, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year.
Good looking play. I mean, just they're blocking up front tonight. They block all night long so far. Offensive line has come alive tonight.
And Juan Gomez, that was not Hatton's. He didn't score the first touchdown. That was his 11th touchdown of the year. My bad. Gomez with the kick that's up and good, and Scottsboro leads 21-7. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. 21-7 Scottsboro, 6:42 in the third. Gomez to kick. It's a line drive. Number 12 takes it in at the 20, up the hash marks, 30, across the 35 and out to about the 36-yard line is Cole Smallwood. Boaz will have the football to start the drive right there.
I believe Tanner Shelton makes the tackle for Scottsboro on the return. A lot better than what we started the game at. They had it out there about the 48-yard line, so they get it on 36 after a squib kick. Let's see if this defense can continue to swarm like they've done the last 2 series.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Collins to the left of the quarterback, Easton Harden. Snap to Harden, a quick give to Collins. Collins up the middle, not going to have much, maybe a yard at best to the 37-yard line.
Camden Skipper, along with Ethan Edmondson, makes the tackle for Scottsboro. They get the ball out to the 38-yard line. It'll be second down and 8, and Dr. Bradford is looking at Metz on the sideline.
Oh, that's
right
not
over
good.
here. He was. He's left.
Okay.
He's left him now.
Three. That's good. 3 receivers left, 1 right. I think the receiver on the right side started before the snap was thrown. And Taylor Smith reaches up and makes the catch at the Scottsboro 49-yard line. But there is a flag back at the 32. It will be a hold. That'll cost them, in essence, 14 yards from the 38-yard line back to the 22-yard line.
Owen Tubbs, he got horse collared.
Yeah, it's a 32. That's another one of them holding penalties that's marked off, and it's like
it's a
5
spot
yards
foul
behind.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
It's just a killer.
Yes.
That was an easy call there, guys. It was Cohen had his guy beat, and he just grabbed him up around the neck. It was an easy call.
5:59 to play in the half, or in the third quarter. Scottsboro leading 21-7. 3 receivers to this side, 1 over on the right side. That is Taylor Smith. Harden takes the snap, backpedals, looking across the middle, throws, pass. He caught it, fighting with, can't see who was defending on the play. It was Peyton Grant, and the receiver, Jaden Hornbuckle, comes away with the football and picks up the Boaz first down at the Boaz 47-yard line.
He got behind him, and then the ball was underthrown, and he's got the eyes on the ball, and Peyton didn't.
Back to action quickly, and Collins reaches out about the 48-yard line to pick up 1. He was hit at the 45 and managed to spin off a tackle and pick up a yard on the play.
A.J. Weegan again was the one that made the initial hit for Scottsboro. They gained 1 on the play, but Weegan again, tough play tonight.
3 left, 1 right. Collins to the left of Harden. Snap, back pedals across the middle, and incomplete. Grant defending on the play. And the pass incomplete. 3rd down 9 coming up for Boaz.
I think the intended receiver, that Hornbuckle, he was actually trying to block, and when the ball was thrown, so they weren't on the same page for sure.
We're going to have 5 wide, 3 on the left side, 2 on the right side. 3rd down 9 from the 48 of Boaz. Sophomore Harden takes the snap. Back pedals, he's in trouble. He's flushed, he fakes the throw, he runs toward the sideline, he has the first down. As he steps out of bounds, a couple of yards ahead of the marker, and he will have the first down.
Yeah,
I think he did. Well, I don't know then. Right there, he doesn't have the first down. I
did too.
I thought he stepped out of bounds ahead of the sticks, but he apparently didn't.
Greg, they're quick up on this ball. They're already up the line. They're ready to snap it. 4th and 1.
At the Scottsboro 44, Scottsboro jumped in the neutral zone. Doggone it.
Yep.
And Skipper jumped into that neutral zone.
That last play, Weegan came in from the outside. We shifted from a 5-man front, only ran 3. The other 2 backed off. Weegan's got containment on the far side. He thought he had the quarterback, but that containment on that far side broke down, and that's where he went upfield.
3 to this side, 1 to the right side. Collins shifts to the right of Harden.
They moved.
And they moved. The left tackle moved for Boaz. And it'll be procedure against Boaz. Now it'll be 1st and 15 back at the 44-yard line of Scottsboro. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Scottsboro leading 21-7. The snap, rolling right is Harden toward the sideline, throws. Did he make the catch?
Nope.
Okay, pass incomplete, intended for Taylor Smith inside the 35-yard line.
Smith was coming back for the ball like you teach him to come back. He rolled out to the far side, and that ball almost looked like it skipped, didn't it? Or something, but anyway, it was incomplete. That's a good thing.
William Stewart checks in. Riley Whitehead comes out. Scottsboro will go with a 4-man front on this down. 2nd down 15 for Boaz. 3 receivers all to this side for Boaz. Smith goes in motion toward the line of scrimmage, turns up the field. Here's Harden, flush from the pocket, throws,
intercepted,
incomplete.
Oh, man,
it went off of
Peyton Grant.
Grant. Smith was the intended receiver.
We showed 6-man front that time, and we sent every one of them, and I thought we were going to get him, but he was lucky just to get the ball off somewhere downfield. Boy, I thought he dove for it and was going to come up with it.
Like it went right off his arm. Right?
Did it?
Yeah.
3rd and 15. William Stewart checks out. Riley Whitehead checks back in. They're going to go with 5 wide, 2 right, 3 left. On 3rd and 15. Harden takes. Pressure. He's scrambling toward the left. He'll throw. Almost intercepted by Jacob Manning. Manning had it. The intended receiver was Collins. Manning had it for a moment. It fell to the ground. Scottsboro going to get the ball back anyway.
I'll tell you what, again, pressure again. all over the place by Weegan and Skipper. I mean, they were going after him along with Ramirez, and he was lucky to get that. He was rolling this way and had to cross his body and throw it. We like to have a pick.
Parker Childers will kick away. Fielded by Jacob Manning at the 18-yard line, going far side, flag down.
Oh, no.
He's at the 40, coming this way, tackled at the 44, but there's a flag. There's one at the 21. There's one at the 23-yard line. They're going to be against Scottsboro.
Yeah. One guy threw it early, and the other one just wanted to trump him, I think. Oh, I love the way he catches those punts on the dead run. I mean, that makes so much difference, difference.
Manning's going to get credit for a return to the 23-yard line. Then there's going to be a penalty enforced against Scottsboro. Did they ever show what the penalty was for?
Blocking the back.
Illegal block.
Right there it
is.
Yeah.
And the ball will be back at the 13-yard line, and that's where Scottsboro will start. First down 10 with 4:25 to go in the third quarter.
Greg, you know, we've been through seasons where we wouldn't catch a punt, or if we did, we'd fumble them.
Yes.
But, boy, when he catches that on dead run, that's a huge difference.
Brandon Cloud goes left side as a receiver. Two tight end set. Here's the give. This is Coleman Johnson. Johnson hit at about the 11, and I think is going to lose a couple of yards on the play. Was it Calfee? 9? Okay.
The play never,
9, not 4.
Never really got. Miles Edmondson was trying. He pulled. The only problem was the play developed so slow that they never made it to the hole when they made the tackle 2 yards deep in the end zone, behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 12.
Two receivers to this side, double tight end set. One in the back is an H-back. This is again to give to Calfee. Calfee might have got back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him back to the original line, the 13-yard line. It'll bring up third down and 10.
Yeah, not much going there at all. Gain about a yard.
We haven't seen Blaze back in a while at running back. Where is he?
He's standing on the sidelines.
Okay.
I'm looking at him.
Third down 10 from the 13. Metz with the snap, rolling right, looking to throw. Looking, he's hitting down at the 6-yard line. Coming in to make the sack, number 21. I don't have a 21 on the roster. Might have been 27.
Yes,
Braylon Miller with the sack of Metz back at the 6-yard line.
Well, that wasn't a very successful series of downs.
No, it wasn't. And Boaz going to get the ball in good field position.
Great field position. They're not putting anybody back, so they may be trying to come after this. Surely they're not playing a safe.
They've only returned one punt all year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for minus 2 yards. Snap to. It's not a very good punt at all.
Stay in bounds.
No, it hits at the 35. I thought it had been kicked off the side of his foot and was coming more toward the sideline. It goes out of bound at the 40-yard line. It's a 34-yard punt.
Yeah, it looks like here this is going to be definitely 4-down territory for Boaz, starting the ball at the Scottsboro 40-yard line. So that's even a bigger obstacle when you give somebody 4 downs versus 3.
They'll have it at the Scottsboro 40, 2:24 to go in the third. Scottsboro leading 21-7. 3 receivers come to this side. One over on the right side is Smith, picked up by Blaze Johnson. Christian Collins to the left. Now he'll shift to the right of the quarterback, Harden. Snap to Harden. Back pedals, look in, wanted to screen it out. In trouble, going down at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, we had everything covered. He was going to throw off to the right side.
Skipper, I think, got the hand on him.
Yeah, and the quarterback's getting up real slow that time. Easton is. He's getting up slow. But, I mean, he was going to throw it over there as a dump pass, but we had him covered up.
Yes.
Nowhere to go. Lost 2 yards.
Second down, 12. 3 receivers right and 1 left. The snap The give to Collins. Collins, right side, 40, 35-yard line. Spun down at about the 32. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 for the Pirates, right around the Scottsboro 32, maybe the 31. No, going to put it on the 32.
Hey, they blocked Blaze Johnson on that far side. He just couldn't get away from that split in, and that was what sprung the play.
Quickly back to the line. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Give Collins. Collins, first down run. He's got more inside the 25 and down to the 20. It's a gain of 12 and a Boaz first down.
Weegan makes the tackle for Scottsboro, but nobody inside touched him at all until he gets downfield about 10 yards. Hurry up, and they're ready to snap him.
3 left, 1 right. 1st and 10 from the Scottsboro 20. The snap, the give to Collins. Collins stutter step move inside to about the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 yards for Boaz.
Yeah, coming off the pile last with the runner is Ramirez, and
William Stewart checks in. Riley Whitehead comes out.
Come on, guys, get stiff here.
2nd down and 8. Snap. He fakes it. He drops it. It is covered by Scottsboro. The ball just slipped out of his hand. Who came away with it? A.J. Widgeon comes away with it. It looked like he wanted to screen it out to this side, and the ball just simply slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, he was turning to throw it over here, and this ball just come right out of his hand, and A.J. was right there to pounce on it. So
and the ball at the 25-yard line.
Ooh, that was big.
Yes, it was. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. That was big. Widgeon has had a heck of a game.
Hurry up, down to 14.
Manning left, Shelton right, 2 tight ends. Blaze back in the game in the backfield. They hand it off to him. Blaze right side. He'll stretch it out to about the 29 to pick up 4 on the play.
Yeah, by the time they got a little bit on him, they started grabbing him. He had somebody around him right there as soon as he got the ball. He did a fantastic job getting that ball out to the 29-yard line because he was hit pretty early, and just a lot of effort gets him out that far.
And we're not going to snap it again. We're going to go to the 4th, leading by 2 touchdowns. Back after this. You're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio.
Comes to legal services, you need someone who's experienced, knowledgeable, and professional. But most of all, you need someone you can trust. From personal injury and business law to wills and estates, John and Claire Porter can give you the professional services you need for nearly any legal matter you encounter.
I'm Claire Porter. We are experienced in legal conflicts in all courts. Our firm is committed to helping your family every step of the way. Call us. We are the Porter Law Group, there when you need us.
We at First Jackson Bank believe banking should be a personal experience with a comfortable atmosphere and convenient modern technology. At First Jackson, you'll be greeted by your first name. That's our strong belief in the tradition of customer service. As a locally owned community bank, we can better serve you, our customer, and reach out to the people of our community. It's a great combination, banking with friendly first name service and modern convenience.
We're First Jackson Bank, and we approve this message.
Member FDIC.
People are coming from everywhere, from Alabama, Georgia, and even Tennessee to High Country Toyota in Scottsboro for the National Clearance Event.
Lower prices, lower payments, lower taxes, plus the High 5 Advantage with warranty forever. Get 0% APR financing and no payments till 2018. $3,000 trade assistance and guaranteed credit approval.
You've got to see our selection of the new 2018 Toyota Camrys, CHRs, and Tundras. High Country Toyota on South Pond Street in Scottsboro or at highcountrytoyota.com.
There's nothing like good food, great service, and good times. That's what you'll get every time you visit Carlisle's Restaurant. From mouth-watering steaks, home-smoked barbecue, chicken Alfredo, fresh seafood, and golden fried shrimp, you'll find it all right here. Or enjoy our delicious fresh buffet, all you can eat, just $8.99. Carlisle's, home of the famous tomato pie. Bring your family, friends, and your appetite with food so good you'll thank the Lord for taste buds. In the Middleton Shopping Center, neighboring Comfort Care and Precise Family Dental.
Cross one of the tables down here on the Scottsboro sideline and knocked over a good many water bottles. Then there was some pushing and some shoving. There was a flag thrown, on the Scottsboro sideline.
I think the flag's going to be on the second event. The first event happened probably, I don't know how it's going to come out, but most likely the play, Ethan and somebody were tied up together, and they made it all the way to the Scottsboro bench. Then another player pushed Ethan after they got apart. They didn't get together. Another player come and pushed Ethan.
Well, for starters, I don't think they know going to have a hold on Boaz and a personal foul on Scottsboro. They'll offset.
That's what you call not seeing anything.
And I don't know. For a minute, I don't think they knew where to put the ball. They haven't spotted the ball yet.
I think they still don't know.
They still don't know. I thought it was more near midfield.
I think it was down here about the 47.
And they're holding the ball at the Scottsboro 45-yard line.
No, it wasn't there.
No, I don't think so either.
Because Ethan right here got run out of bounds right around the 49-yard line, and that's where Hatton was, right there.
Yeah. I don't think they know where to spot the ball.
They don't have a clue.
Well, for starters, he picked it up and left. You stay where the ball was.
It's not there.
No,
that's
it's not there. But they're going to spot it at the Scottsboro 45-yard line.
No, that's not. They're about 6 yards off on that. But they were all interested in what was about to break up.
Yes,
and
it was about to get ugly.
Yeah, and the officials left. But the first flag thrown was the flag thrown when the Arab player came all the way into our bench and shoved Ethan. That was after Ethan and another player for Arab, their play made it all the way to the sidelines, and no flag was thrown for that. So
I saw one of the Boaz guys cross this table down here, and water bottles went everywhere.
Him and Ethan the play went too far out of bounds.
First for me, I got one of the flags that was underneath the table that holds the water buckets.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yes.
First down 10, Scottsboro at the Cat 45-yard line. Two tight end sets, snap to Metz. Metz went right. Parker Childers has finally done something positive for Boaz tonight. He makes a tackle in the backfield.
Yeah. He's just glad he didn't see Ethan. And anybody else. We lose
2.
Back down to the 43-yard line.
To 2nd and 12. 11:25, the clock running to go here in the game. Scottsboro leading 21-7. Haynes and Manning to the right side. Two tight ends, two H-backs to this same side. There you go. He tries to run behind Ethan. He's in trouble. He's going down back at the 43-yard line.
Late flag.
And there is a flag at the 44-yard line. And let's see what this is going to be. Going to be a block in the back on Scottsboro.
How do you block in the back on the line of scrimmage? Huh?
I don't know.
I mean, he's standing on the line of scrimmage.
They're going to mark it from the 44 back to the 34-yard line.
I mean, the flag was
going
right
to put it on the 33-yard line.
in the middle of the play, on the line of scrimmage and a block in the back.
Ball on the 33-yard line. Second down. We got to go to the Boaz 45 for a first. In motion goes Jacob Manning toward the right. Boaz looked like they were coming on a stunt, but they back off. Metz goes right side, Jacob Manning. Manning and can't escape the Boaz defenders on the right side. Picks up about 5 out to the 38, but another flag, and it's on the 38-yard line.
We're clapping.
Personal foul against Boaz.
Personal foul against Boaz.
Yes. And the flag, that won't be an automatic, will it?
No, it's not an automatic first down. They'll mark it from the 38-yard line.
But it's going to put us in second and 1.
Yes.
3 or 4.
Yes.
About 2. About 2.5. Yeah, 3.
It's a big penalty.
Yeah.
Yes. So it'll be second down at the Boaz 48-yard line.
Didn't know what happened. Didn't see anything, so.
Had to have been right there once again in that interior line of scrimmage.
Yeah. We got officials are conversing here.
Yeah. Second down and 3 from the Boaz 48. 10.5 minutes to go in the game.
Do the officials now, can they talk to one another? I see these headsets
Yeah,
on their heads.
they have these. This crew has on headsets, Robbie. They do.
Okay.
Snap to Metz. Metz has the first down coming off the left side to the Boaz 44-yard line.
Well, I thought that snap was going to come.
I thought it was going to hit. I thought it was going to see snapping it to Jacob Manning.
I did too. He moved his arm up like
yes
to get away from it.
Yes.
But, it was a trick play for sure because I thought Manning was going to have it.
I did too.
But he gets the ball down to the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Scottsboro Wildcats with 10 minutes to go in the game, and we're leading 21-7. We punch this in, it could be huge.
Jacob Manning to this side. Richard Haynes over on the right side. Blaze to the left of Metz in the backfield. The give to Blaze. Blaze up the middle, hits the 41-yard line, and that's it. A pickup of 2 on the play.
Never got him down, but he kept moving them legs, kept moving them feet, refused to go down, but he made it down to the 40 for 3 yards, so it'll be second down and 7. Right up the gut that time.
Metz looks over toward the bench as they'll signal in the play. Does Coach Jacobs. 9:15 to go in the game. Manning to this side. Tanner Shelton to the far side. Widgeon right side tight end. Brody Hyde left side. Metz with the snap. He'll keep it himself. He ran into Blaze for a moment, and he will stays on his feet and up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6. He and Blaze collided as Metz was trying to come left on the run.
Kind of helped because I think Metz was going to go to the right. They collided. He came back to the left, and I think everybody else going the other way. But Metz is just a little bit beat up, just a little bit.
Yes, third down, just a tad over 2 yards to go for a first.
Milk this play clock down, burn up everything you can.
The big package back in, with the exception of Cohen Tubbs. You've got Trey and Ethan both to this side. Coming in motion is Jacob Manning. He'll give the handoff to Manning. Manning at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Down inside to 5, down to about the 4-yard line. It is first and goal.
Oh, that was a beautiful hole on this left side. I mean, that alley was perfect. For Manning to run up in. Great job, great execution by everybody on that offensive, on this side, that left side of that offensive line.
A 32-yard play. The ball is on the 3-yard line, first and goal.
Couldn't have come at a better time. Metz needed a break from running that ball.
Guys, Jacob, he explodes.
Yes.
He gets from 0 to 50 faster than
Tubbs is a tight end to this side. He may have been in on that previous play, and I just didn't see him lined up as a tight end. Timeout being called by Scottsboro with 8:12 to go in the game. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. Five seconds, Larry. First and goal at the 3, Metz, and there's going to be a penalty on Scottsboro. And movement, and that'll cost us 5.
Oh, man.
How many times have we seen it?
9 times in this game for 74 yards of penalties.
The first and goal back at the 8-yard line. Ball on the near hash mark. Tubbs will be a tight end left, Hyde tight end right. 2 H-backs back over to this side. Metz looks confused for a little bit. Turns, he'll bring Manning in motion to this side. Metz runs behind that left side and get down at the 9-yard line, he'll actually lose a yard. It'll be second and goal from the 9.
Kane Holland came from this right side and came untouched, and just blew up the play completely. He's jacked up there on that defense. He's playing his linebacker position, but he came in there untouched by anybody.
Third and goal from the 9-yard line.
Second down, bro.
Second, my bad. Tubbs, Trey Billingsley, and Ethan all in the backfield with Metz. He runs behind him. He has the 5. He will be stopped at the 5. It'll bring up third and goal from the 5-yard line.
Boy, he takes that to the outside. He could be dancing. And he just cut it back up inside.
It's third and goal from the 5.
Even a field goal here is huge.
Yes. They want the 6, though.
Yep.
Manning and Haynes to the right side. Cohen Tubbs is the right tackle, or the right guard. Ethan in the backfield. They'll run left behind Trey, turns it back up. He will be stopped at about the 2-yard line. It'll be fourth and goal from the 2.
Yeah, great block again by Ethan Edmondson in there. He pushed somebody back a good bit.
They're going for the field goal.
For the field goal right here. Make it a 3-score game.
And so Gomez will come in to attempt a field goal. He is 0 for 2 on the year on field goals. It will be a 28 or an 18-yard field goal attempt. The spot is basically the 9, so it's a 19-yarder. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The 19-yard field goal by Gomez gives Scottsboro a 24-7 lead. Back after this, you're listening to Scottsboro Wildcat Radio. Gomez kick, a line drive, hits at the 30 and then covered right there. As Boaz, number 29, Carson Chamley, came off his shoulder and he quickly covered at the 30-yard line. Boaz will start first and 10 there.
Those are good kickoffs. I like it. They can't, nothing with it, but jump on it on the 30 and that's okay.
5:53 in the game. Boaz with the ball first and 10. They'll operate from the near side hash mark. 3 receivers to this side, 1 over on the left side. Collins to the left of Easton Harden. Harden takes, backpedals a couple of steps across the middle, nobody there.
Don't know where he's going with that one.
Did he have to throw it too soon, or did he just?
No, I don't know.
It didn't look like it.
Unless it was a timing route and he thought that guy would have been there. We held him up at the line, but wasn't
second and 10.
Oh, but he threw it in the middle and nobody was there.
3 receivers left, 1 right. Snap, Harden. Steps left, throws